All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. And before we jump into this chart as well, I want to point out to every single investor, viewer, and subscriber, if you guys find this video helpful and informative, and you see that the insight in this video is worthwhile, please click on that like button to let me know you watch this video. And that's one of the best and simplest and easiest ways and quickest ways to tell me thank you for the insight and for how great the video was, if that's what you perceive it to be. And I really appreciate that feedback by the simple gesture of a click of a button. So let's jump into this chart. So Nano Dimensions has slightly slipped away. It's into bearish territory, obviously, since October 23rd. It's been trying to fight its way back up. The bulls tried to build some momentum and it's slightly dipped. And here we have the bulls fighting again for this momentum. Now, there's a lot of news on Nano that ARK Investment and a lot of top big players are investing big bucks in Nano. So there's some good news in that aspect. So there's people that know something higher above us that are investors as well with big bucks, right? We're little fish, they're big fish, and sometimes they're little fish compared to how much bigger fish are out there. But we're all in this game of investing in initial investment and making profits. So they know or have a projection of Nano's analysis, that it's going to grow, and also the company's innovation seems like something that can be worthwhile of an innovation, not something that's just going to kind of be a hype and then just disappear. It has some form of actually becoming something legitimate and stable. Now, the stock is looking a little rocky though, and that's what I'm finding interesting. Like, while these big purchases are being made, big drops are happening. I mean, this was a pretty big drop. It stayed kind of stable and then it dropped again. So are they really buying more shares or are they selling shares? I'm trying to figure this out. Or as they're buying, some other big fish are actually getting out. They don't see what ARK Investment sees or what other top players are seeing. And that's okay. Everybody has their own analogy of analyzing a company and also their perspective and opinion. Now, Nano Dimensions seems to be something that's innovative and has great potential if it follows through with its product and also its innovation to continue to attract investors. But as of right now, Nano is struggling with retention. They need to retain their investors. Their investors come in and they leave as they please. Like, you could see it in the previous forms of the chart. They come in and they leave as they please. Now, this year has been pretty rocky for them, but if we go back, right, all the way back to 2019, they have been in a bearish run. I mean, it has actually been worth more when IPO, right, and it jumped up and it's just been falling, right, and then it hit $12 and then it spiked up and it's just been falling since. So when you look at this company at IPO value, or if this was a merger, I'm not quite sure. I don't want to state something that's incorrect. Anybody that wants to correct that, you're more than welcome to, but or also confirm if I'm saying the right thing. But it started way up here, and here we are to the point that even a split happened. They did a split, a 1-to-10 split back in October of 2019, and it's been falling. It rose to the point that it hit $6 and some change, and it rejected itself again. So it was way down here close to like 60 cents and some change. Lowest point was down here at 51, and it almost multiplied by 10, and then it fell again. And then it was starting to fall back to $1 and some change. And since then, it rode up. And here we are, present day, with Nano Dimensions hanging out in this area. It is honestly kind of looking bearish here, but the outlook, if Nano Dimensions comes through with their innovation, with their, obviously their product, and their plan for their investors and attract more people into their company, but retain them, right? Keyword retain them, because as they come in, they leave as they please. And that's not what really drives up ticker symbols. What drives up ticker symbols is a stockpile of more people coming in than people coming out, because people believe in the company, and obviously they see that their initial investment is going to continue to grow. So Nano Dimensions has to work on retaining its investors and coming through and showing that their innovation is worthwhile, and that the fact that they are something innovative and different and new to what is the norm, or also sharpening some of the norm technologies and making them tweaked just a bit in much more efficiency or a new revolutionary way. They need to come through with this and show investors, hey, this is what we're about, and they can continue to grow. And a lot of analysis are saying that it's going to grow, that there's potential here, and with that news of ARK continuing to buy more shares, there's a reason for that. That means that there is analysis that are bullish on this, and there's an opportunity here for this to grow and potential. But right now, overall, the market's been a little rocky, but this has been going on its way down to newer lows before that, and it is struggling to get over the 50-day moving average. But we're going to look at this closely now, and the 50-day moving average is actually slightly below the resistance level. It's 314. It's important because that lets us know when we're in bearish territory and when we're in bullish territory. Currently, we're in bearish territory, and for the bulls to get back into bullish territory, they need to break first through that 50-day moving average. Their next step is literally 1 cent away, and it's breaking through the highest point reached in this slight bullish run before leveling off, and that's 315. If the bulls can break through 315, turn that into a support, pull away from it, and reach newer highs, this will be on its way to newer resistance levels and newer highs, pulling away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. On the other hand, we have our support level, which is important as well, and that is what the bears want to break through. The lowest point reached is down here at 283. Very important number because it's the lowest point in this bearish run, and before it actually recovered, which is our support, it's 286. So if this breaks through 286, I want to emphasize to all investors, pay very close attention to how this stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows and pulling away from the 50-day moving average? Because we're already in bearish territory, and breaking through the support can take this down to new support levels, newer lows, because it's 3 cents away from the lowest point in this bearish run, which can pull this further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction, and also get us deeper into bearish territory. So pay very close attention to the behavior of the stock and how quickly is it moving down, or is it moving sideways, giving a chance for the bulls to reappear and bring this one back up. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you watched this video, and it's the easiest and best way to say thank you for the insight, and I really appreciate that. And share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss a single video that I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.